Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Food Desire. Today I'm going to share the recipe of this delicious creamy Shrikhand. With this recipe, you can prepare this Kesar Elaichi Shrikhand with some very basic ingredients. For this recipe, we need curd. So I'm using around 1 kg of curd. I'm using 2 packets of 500 grams each. Make sure you use a little good quality or thick curd for a more creamy texture. Now here I have some powdered sugar. I'm using 150 grams of powdered sugar for 1 kg of curd. You can increase the amount. Here I have some saffron soaked in 1 tablespoon of milk, half tablespoon of elaichi powder and half tablespoon of nutmeg powder. Let's take a look at the recipe. So now we are going to hang this curd. For that, take any bowl and place a strainer on it. Now use any clean cotton cloth to strain the curd. Now pour the curd on it. So like this, take out all the water from the curd. So now we have to tie this cloth so it is easy for us to hang it. So you can see the way I have tied it. Do the same. So now this curd is ready to be hung. So here I have the curd that I had hung overnight and now it's ready. Look at how the surface is. It's completely dry. There is no more water. This is exactly how we want it to be. So you can see the texture. Now take out all the hung curd from the cloth. Just look at the texture. Look how dry it is. There is absolutely no water. Now the hung curd is ready. You can see how soft, creamy it has become. This is the exact same texture we require for making a creamy Shrikhand. So now our hung curd is ready. Let's prepare the Shrikhand. For that, I'm going to add the powdered sugar. I'm going to add it little by little. Do not add all at once. So add a little, mix it and again add little. So as you can see, I'm adding half of it at first. And now I'm going to mix it. Mix it very well. Make sure your hung curd is well combined with your powdered sugar. So now I'm going to add rest of the powdered sugar and mix it very well. You can increase the amount or decrease it if you wish. Just make sure you use a little fresh curd, because if your curd is fresh, it's not very sour and you require less powdered sugar, because if you add a lot of powdered sugar at the end of the recipe, your Shrikhand may release a lot of water which may not taste good. So just make sure your curd is nice and fresh and thick. So as you can see, now all the sugar is well combined with the curd, and after mixing it very well, this is what the texture is supposed to look like. Now comes the step where we turn this into creamy delicious Shrikhand. For that, use an electric blender. You can use any kind of blender. Now we're going to churn this until this turns into a smooth creamy Shrikhand. Just look at the way I'm moving my blender. Try to move it in the same way for a more creamy texture. So now I'm going to add my saffron that I had soaked in milk. I'm going to add it little by little. You can add more if you wish, according to taste. Now I'm going to add a pinch of nutmeg powder that I had and a little bit of elaichi or cardamom powder. It's all according to your taste. This is the Kesar Elaichi Shrikhand. So I'm going to add these flavors. You can skip them if you want. So after churning, our Shrikhand is now ready. Mix it well. Look at how light, creamy and fluffy it has become. So after this, make sure you refrigerate the Shrikhand, otherwise it might release water which may not taste good. So refrigerate it and serve it cold. Now let's take it out in a bowl. Now I'm going to garnish it with the kesar that I had soaked in milk, but this is optional. This is just to make it a little colorful. Now I'm also sprinkling some elaichi powder on top. It's optional. So now this Shrikhand is ready. Look at how creamy and how delicious it is. So serve it cold and our Shrikhand is ready. Hope you enjoyed this recipe, and for more such recipes, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.